Hey, what's up, guys? So in today's video, I'd like to unbox the Mac Mini. This is the late 2012 Mac Mini, and give you guys my review for this product. So this is the i7 model, and I'm really excited for this. And as you can see, there's no plastics because of my uncontrollable excitement. So anyways, without further ado, let's just pull it off and slide it. And there's the Mac Mini. So the Mac Mini is a pretty heavy machine, but it is pretty remarkable thing that the folks at Apple were able to fit such remarkable things in such a compact form factor. That's pretty amazing. Let's keep it aside for the time being and take a look what else do we get inside the box. So just beneath the Mac Mini, we have the literature. That's the boring stuff. I don't know who reads that. There's the Mac Mini, hello, warranty information, and the Apple stickers. They're very boring now. We have been seeing these for years. So just beneath the literature, we have the HDMI to DVI cable. I don't know who uses that because now we have the HDMI cables. Although this is used to connect the Mac Mini to monitors, certain monitors, and projectors. And last but not the least, inside the box is the power connection cable that is pretty nifty, very sexy, if you make sense about that. Anyways, keeping aside, keeping everything tidy enough so that my mom doesn't scold me, we just set it aside and take a look at the Mac Mini. So at the front of the Mac Mini, we have the IR receiver, which actually receives commands from home and media applications, and there is the light that glows off whenever you power on the Mac Mini with that epic song. And there's nothing at the sides of the Mac Mini. At the bottom, there's the removable back panel, which we removed to upgrade the RAM, and all those technical stuff is really tight, so I just let it off. But the party is actually going on at the back. To the extreme left, at the back, there's a very tactile power button. Then there's the uh, power supply port to which you power on the device. And then there's the gigabit Ethernet port for internet connections. You know, directly hook up the wire to the Mac Mini. And then there's the Firewire 800, but they have been replaced with USBs. And then there's the HDMI port, the port through which I have connected my monitor, so I didn't use the HDMI to DVI cable. And there's the Thunderbolt port in case you have a Thunderbolt display. And there are four USB 3.0 ports that can be used at the same time, so that's pretty nifty. And then there's the SD card slot. Just below that, we have the audio in and audio out, and just below everything we have the ventilation. I mean, the inhale and the exhale process takes place there. So that's the basic layout of the Mac Mini and everything that is inside that. What we are concerned about is the performance. So this video is being edited on this Mac Mini, by this Mac Mini actually, on the software Final Cut Pro 10. And while editing, I did see a couple of lags here and there. It did crash sometimes, the system even crashed sometimes, and that's because of the memory. It comes with 4 gigabytes of stock memory, and I don't think that they are enough. So this comes with a couple of interesting specifications which are not interesting in terms of usage. This is the i7 model, so it comes with a 2.3 gigahertz i7 quad core version of the i7 processor, and then there's the 4 gigabytes of stock DDR3 RAM upgradable to the 16 gigabytes of RAM by Max. And then there's the Intel HD 4000 graphics card, which is built into the die of CPU, I think, because there are no dedicated graphics. So last but not the least is the 1 TB of hard disk. So that's the specifications. If you are buying the Mac Mini for, just web browsing, watching YouTube videos, chatting to your friends on Facebook, posting pictures to Instagram, tweeting, and just normal random stuff that you do daily, even the i5 version of the Mac Mini is enough for you. But if you are onto video editing or app development, I don't think the i7 model is also enough for you, because 4 gigabytes of RAM just won't help. So there you go, guys. The only con that I think that in the Mac Mini is its speakers. As it does have speakers, but they're not good. They just don't get the job done. So if you are to buy cheap speakers, portable wired speakers, the Kinevo ZX100 might be the best option for you. I might have a review of the Kinevo ZX100 coming soon if the company sends out the product to me, but we'll see that. Anyways, coming back to the Mac Mini, it is a very portable machine. The best thing about that is portability, compact form factor. It can fit any portion of your desk. It just needs a corner, not even one fourth of the desk. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope I was able to give you a quick review, although this might become outdated tomorrow, but we'll see that because the iPhone 6 event is tomorrow and maybe Apple releases the new Mac Mini. So there you go, guys. Make sure to give this video a like, rating, subscribe, and share. I'll have a link to all my social links. So there you go. And just a quick tip: don't buy the Beats by Dre. And peace.